Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves as a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
or finding our inner Brock and Michelle,
or Jay-Z and Beyonce. Here in this episode, we're going to do LaVan Davis or Cassie Davis. Y'all know the ones, I picked them because you know the Pains is coming back on. You remember the House of Pain?
Uh-huh.
That was on TBS or TNT with Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
But you know, he's a part of the Holy Trinity. And then his girlfriend told him to come to my network.
Oh.
And so then they rebooting it. I don't think it's the House of Pains no more. I think it's just the Pains.
Mm.
So they're on it. And the thing is, I want to clarify, but they're not married. So on the show they're married, but in real life, I think they're boyfriend and girlfriend. Ain't that cute?
Oh, okay.
I love when like a or seasoned person be like, no, that ain't my husband. That's my boyfriend. That's my girlfriend, honey.
Hey, what's wrong with that? Why they got the same last name?
I liked. Oh, no, I think that's a coincidence.
Oh,
like somebody else is married. They had the same last name too. Neil said, "Neil, don't be trying to poke holes in my damn story."
I'm not trying to poke holes. I'm just asking a question.
But yeah, somebody else has that too. So I kind of like that, don't you?
Yeah.
Ain't that bring sexiness? We're gonna talk about it later. We know Megan Good and John Gray said we got to strip that girlfriend spirit, but there's something sexy about being a girlfriend sometimes, don't you think?
Yeah.
What do you think about the Pains? I used to watch it, but not consistently.
I watched it for a minute, and then
It got too inconsistent, didn't it? Like, did it come on at weird times, or did it take breaks and then come back?
I don't know. It was that period of time when I ain't had no cable, so
Yeah.
and TBS is not one of those things that you can get up like other streaming.
Account number, yeah. But I'm sad it is back on Oprah. I don't know if I'm watching consistently, but if I'm cleaning up the kitchen a Saturday morning, I might throw it on in the background and see what's going on. But shout out to them. Who is you?
I'm Nero.
I'm Nayan B.
And this is episode 98.
Episode 98. 2 more to 100. Niggas.
2 more to 100.
You ready? Y'all,
Yeah.
we still don't know what we're doing for this 100 episode.
Hell, we're going to do the state of black love.
And that's what it's going to be called, the state of black love.
Probably. I don't know.
Jesus.
Right
we
now.
We're going to get some niggas stirred on that one.
Right now, we at the kitchen table, and we watching the state of the Commonwealth
of Massachusetts. Come on, Charlie Baker. He gave a hell of a state of the Commonwealth.
He sure did.
Come on.
He was giving everything.
He gave the motherfucking truth.
He get free education.
He said, we giving free education in this bitch under 40,000. We're one of the happiest states for old motherfuckers. If you a bitch, you get free birth control. Like, he was just handing out shit like Oprah. Mm-hmm. And I was like, no complaints.
Be sure to leave a 5-star rating and review. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and Stitcher. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Black Love Matters. That's Black with no K. Continue, Nayan B.
What do you mean? Neil, that was a good State of the Commonwealth because I still haven't decided if I'm watching the State of the Union for the whole damn the country. I'm not sure if I want to do that.
I don't know if Trump going to even do one.
Neil, you don't understand. Unless that man is deathly ill, he's doing the State of the Union. That's not something you can cancel. Unless he's on his deathbed, he is doing the State of the Union. And the thing is, even if he's on his deathbed, what's his name? Crazy old Penny Pence is going to step in and do it.
I don't believe Trump is going to do it.
Yeah, he's going to do it.
If he do it, it's going to be something that's going to be unprecedented.
I told you, he kind of like a bad baby daddy. I don't want to hear nothing he got to say.
Because everything going to be stupendous and amazing and gargantuan and
it's not even the entertainment, because at first I was like, it might be entertaining, but it's not even that. I feel like I'm extra on one of the reality shows. Show and prove. I want to clap my hands. You've told me this before. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. I might just have to watch a recap after. I might have to let one of the political commentary folks that I trust give me a summary. Because I don't know if I can sit through and watch it. I don't know. I can't let him have that energy. What should we do instead? Should we go out to dinner or something? Make that a date night?
Maybe we should do a live broadcast of the podcast.
Why he's doing the state of... Niram, I am not trying to be on the FBI, CIA list.
Okay.
Because they going to track us. We start doing... Because then they send us an email, Niram, to say Russia. It was folks who followed us.
Oh, yeah. There was some people that followed our account that was on Russia.
With the Russian hacks.
I
said, we done made it?
You know why?
My nigga, we made it.
Because our name is so close to Black Lives Matter.
Oh, they said, get them Negroes.
We're going to follow Black Love Matters, too.
Yeah. So you don't know who watching you, honey. But real talk, what's his name? Charlie Murphy. Did I just call this nigga Charlie Murphy? What is the man name again?
Baker.
Charlie Baker. His State of the for the Commonwealth was really good. Mm-hmm. I was very impressed.
For him to be a Republican.
But you only can cut so much crazy in Massachusetts, right?
Right.
Which is a predominantly blue state. They're only going to get up there and let him talk so crazy before they personally hand him his impeachment letter.
Right.
Look, and thank you for your service is no longer needed. So, I know he's known to be a very liberal Republican. I think he's like old school Republican. So he just like, let's just calm down a little bit on this government involvement. Let's get this money, bitch. Let's get this money.
Right.
But I was pleasantly surprised on the points that he hit. Like, y'all, he was talking about women's reproductive health, education. He made it clear that Massachusetts residents will have health care. He made it clear that all women will have reproductive health care and rights, and it's their rights. He even put a little coin down on global warming.
You sure did. So, well, Massachusetts is a coastal state, and we get a lot of weird weather shit here.
Yeah.
I told you, I never heard of a cyclone bomb.
Bombogenesis? What is it called?
Yeah, cyclone bombogenesis until I moved to white-ass New England.
And
then what? It's just in the vocabulary. Nor'easter. I never seen weather come from the west to east and then spin around in a circle.
And came back on that ass.
And then come back
Boomerang.
around. And the next thing you know, you got 24 inches of snow because like the snow then came and then it turned back around.
Oh, I ain't done with you yet.
And came, yeah.
Yeah.
Never heard about any of this stuff until I moved out here.
Yeah. Maybe we'll put that in 100 episodes. We're talking about living in white ass New England. So I think the State of the Union shit like that, it was like, yeah, that's why white ass New England ain't so bad, right? So white ass New England got their ways. But some other shit, if you worried about like healthcare, education, they don't play that shit out here.
Yeah, like all the governmental services.
Yeah, they not.
I don't know what it's called. Like, you know what I'm trying to say. What the services.
Yeah. I can't think of anything. You talking about like food stamps?
No, like all of it. Like
Medicaid, food stamps,
health
Pell
insurance, Pell grants, food.
Yeah.
Housing.
Yeah. They don't play about
Massachusetts is very good about that.
Yeah. What you need, there you go.
Right. Where other places.
The flip side is the taxes is high enough.
Yeah.
The taxes is high enough. But hell, I'd rather pay a high ass taxes because you don't know what happened when. So if anything needs to come, give me my card.
Right.
Let me swipe.
Exactly.
Come on, blessings. Oh, wait. Is it my check-in? What we doing?
Yes, it's your check-in, baby. We got distracted. Like we always do.
Did we say to leave a 5-star rating review?
Yes.
Oh. And follow us on all forms of social media.
I'm Niram. She's Naomi. This is episode 98. Be sure to leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and on
Did
Stitcher.
we already say that?
Yes, and follow us on all forms of social media.
That was like deja vu.
On Black Love Matters. Remember, that's Black with no K.
Bye.
Let's try this again, baby. What's your check-in?
I'm sorry. So my first check-in is about the bot store. As I know, I hinted to y'all, they found me in the streets. And they said that they found out I was still here. And then, my store manager was like, come on, let's talk, blah, blah, blah. And we talked. And then he was like, well, you want to come just work? I was like, I don't know. Like, I need space, time, and energy, right? And I was like, if it'd be more flexible. Like, I don't want to do like 40 hours a week. Like, I just want to come in 20, 25, what I was originally supposed to do before these promotions and accolades. And he was like, oh, yeah, that's no problem. Cool. And then I was like, all right. He's like, when can you start? I was like, oh, let me look at it. My calendar. He's like, are you free tonight? We had a call off. Sir. Am I free when?
Tonight.
To do what?
Get this money.
It did like a drill. Then you coming in tonight to get this money? So I don't know. I'm still in the air, y'all. Like I still got a couple more weeks to truly decide. But, it's just to, keep a couple extra coins and, just get me moving, right? So it's my resume isn't stagnant and stuff like that. But on the flip side of that, the way I'm holding that out a little bit, y'all. Guess who got invited to an in-person meeting for an airplane? Nobody gonna say the name. For a airline. Nyambi.
For what type of job?
A flight attendant. What do you think? I'm a flight a damn plane?
Yeah, I don't know. You're a captain now?
What?
You're a captain?
Hey, that would be fun. But again, I need to know that training. So when they get trained to be pilots, do I have to jump out of a plane or something?
No, you the last one out.
Hold on.
You're not the first one out. You the last one out. You got to ride this bitch out.
Hold on. Excuse me?
Pilots are the last one out the plane.
I know that. But everyone's going to... there's so many exits. How do you know? I'm going to get dishonorably discharged. Captain, how did you make it in half of your plane didn't? I'm like, the Lord told me to go. Because what Nia said, the Lord said he had so much potential in me. He wasn't done using me. So I had to get off the plane.
Okay.
So a flight attendant. I thought that would be. I think that'd be cute.
Nope.
Couldn't you imagine doing black gloves around the world?
Baby.
What? Or are they just gonna send me to
First
Kansas,
of all,
Oklahoma?
There's a couple things I'm just not feeling about.
Niram, you hear the hate in his spirit, y'all?
Well, first of all,
because y'all know I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do.
First of all,
I'm
you
trying
got
to be a housewife.
an 8-week training.
Yeah, this is
that you're gonna be away from me for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing.
It's anywhere between 4 and 8 weeks.
No, it's more like 6 to 8. Okay. I read the blogs.
Okay. Oh, you read the blogs.
Second of all, I just don't know if you got the patience to deal with entitled white folks.
I've been doing it for 30 plus years.
But the thing is, in a bus that's in an aluminum bus in the sky, and you can't go anywhere.
Nope. It's up to what they call it, the galley, and I can't even shoot a drink.
No,
because that's against the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to see Nyambis in the air? You don't think that would be fun? I'm
not hating, but I just don't know.
I think the outfits are cute.
Okay. There's some benefits to it. Me
Light
being
benefits.
Me being able to fly for free everywhere.
Everywhere, Jesus. Imagine.
That's one less barrier that we got to face when we go do our live shows.
Yep. Oh, blessings on blessings. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's just a couple things I just think about, as well as, think of, since you're going to be in the air so much, are you going to be one of those type of people that's like, well, I done been up and down debt with all these people.
I fly all day.
I don't want to fly to get where I need to be.
Yeah. I want to be home.
So, and then you're like, I don't want to go nowhere.
But it would have to be honeymoon stage to that, right?
Okay.
I can imagine after a year or so, you'd be like, fuck it. I want to just be at home. But I imagine it'd be amazing those first few months. Any of y'all flight attendants? Y'all let us know. Stewardess, y'all let me know if am I making the best decision of my life or if I'm about to jump into the deep end. Mm-hmm. Also, if you have any tips for this face-to-face interview, I'm not sure how I should prep. Mm-hmm. I'm going to just go in with a nice red lip.
Okay.
Cute outfit and smile and just kiki with everyone. I'm going to act like it's a reunion.
Okay.
I'm act like I know everyone and I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to be the person that asks, does anybody want to go out to eat after? Does anybody want cocktails? That's going to be me.
All right.
If you are going on an interview at the end of January, early February, also shoot me an email. We might be going to the same place. Oh my God. So we can connect. Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing, baby.
Why? I go next week.
You don't go next week.
Ain't it? Yes, it is.
Oh, shit.
I leave next Wednesday.
Okay.
My last or second to last.
When do you come back? Oh,
the next day.
Never mind. We'll talk off there. I'm asking too many personal questions.
You are, but any of y'all got that same schedule, let me know because we might be going to the same place.
Oh, okay.
And we can see if we can be a duo package.
Oh, okay.
Anyhow, I'm still on the hunt for a perfect dog. I've transitioned to Craigslist, and no one has hit me back yet.
Have you responded to people?
I sent 2 emails.
Okay. You want me to I can email those people too if you want me to.
Well, what? Yeah. No, you don't got to. I want it to be. If it's meant to be, it's gonna meant to be.
Okay.
But it's just taking a while and it's frustrating me.
Well,
if y'all out there looking to rehome a dog, let us know.
In white ass New England.
Yes.
Because I'm not flying anywhere or not paying for any flights for no dog.
Yeah, why are you so hateful?
I'm not hateful, but I just have some things that I'm not willing to do.
What are you willing to do?
Like I said, I don't like when people humanize dogs and treat dogs better than humans.
Okay.
So if I'm not paying right now.
That's why I'm not against furs.
Okay.
Because a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know how you can be so inhumane to furs. Mm-hmm. I'll start worrying about furs once you start worrying about niggas.
Okay. Thank you. Before I was highly interrupted.
Sorry.
If I'm not paying for my black ass to get on no plane, I'm not paying for no damn dog.
I bet when we get ours, when we have to travel to Detroit, he's going to get that hot $100 on JetBlue. Test my gangster. And then lastly, folks have been asking me how I feel about this Women March or what I think about this Women March. To quote the late, great Whitney Houston, I don't. Yeah.
Oh, it's my update. Is the government back open?
You're not going to ask me why I don't think about the Women's March.
Why don't you think about the Women's March?
I don't know. It just makes me upset.
Anyways, is the government back open?
I don't know. Is it? Is the paperwork been signed?
Is niggas going back to work or not?
Is the paperwork been signed?
Because I have conflicting sources.
Well, you know, 45 say everything fake news.
Exactly.
Your
so
best bet is just to call the number.
maybe I should call the number again. And
Not
see.
right now.
Oh, okay.
But I have heard, like, some people said it's on and some people said it's not on.
When y'all hear this, if y'all niggas back at work, go ahead and shoot us an email, hit us up on Twitter. Let me know.
Yeah.
Because every news source is telling me something
different.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It should be something that's very streamlined for that.
Have y'all heard Gucci Mane's autobiography? So be.
Okay. I have a confession. I really want to pick up the book, but I feel every time I pick it up and I pick up other books I want to read, I feel a little embarrassed.
Why?
I don't know. Because his hand on the cover with that ring, it's just a lot. Like, because I just got a book. I just went book shopping, and I got, what's it called? It's called Option B, Facing Adversity, Building Resilience, and Finding Joy, by Sheryl Sandberg and Adam Grant. And I also had Gucci Mane, and I had to put the Gucci Mane back. But once I'm done with Option B, I'm getting that cover with the diamonds on it.
I might have to go ahead and slide in and get me an audiobook version of it because I think he's reading it too.
Oh, no, he's not.
Burr.
Well, I read like the first couple pages because I always in the bookstore. It started off, it was like the gat came in and the po-po. I was like, what the fuck? It reads like Precious.
Yeah.
If anybody read Precious, it reads just like that.
Okay.
Like in Precious, you know how I read in Precious Mind? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hell, okay. I'm down with that.
You down with that? I'm definitely going to see the movie, though.
Like I said.
I'm definitely going to support the movie. And I'm eventually get the book.
So,
I just got to be in the right mind frame to get the book.
Other than that, work from home today. And it was a gift and a curse as always.
What was the blessing?
The blessing about working from home is that, I can take my time to work out. So usually I like my workout sessions to be about, good 2.5 hours.
Oh, my God.
I work out for about an hour. Well, first I warm up for about 15 minutes. And I work out for like anywhere between an hour and 20 minutes. And then like the warm, cool down. And then I like to do another 45-minute
sleepy
yoga session. And then, I like to take pictures for the gram during all that. So, sometimes I got to get my lighting right and everything like that because, I am an influencer and things of that sort. So yeah, that's all I got.
Oh, my God.
We got a Black love story.
Of course we have a Black love story
All
today.
right. What we got?
It's from our girl, Juliana.
Okay.
I don't know if she said her boo's name, but we're going to just do Juliana and her boo. Y'all know who you is. Juliana's one of our girls. She always sends in good comments, good emails, and all that good stuff. We always have good conversation. And it reads, since I'm such a big fan now, I want to share my Black love story. It says, we met in November 2012. I was from Michigan, and he ended up here after I went to Grambling and wanted to keep my daughter close to her dad. I'm going to call him V because I don't give it a whole name. V came to North Louisiana after Katrina. I was working at the casino organizing concerts. We saw each other, but never really talked. He thought that I was out of his league. What do you think about that, Niram? Have you ever been around a girl or went up to a girl you thought was out of your league?
Yeah, her name is Nyambi.
You always doing that, aren't you, Niram?
What?
All right, then. I'll play. How was I out your league? Go ahead. If you telling the truth, shame the devil.
Okay. Well, because
you is the devil.
Hey.
Come on.
I don't believe in either one, so. Because I was just a hood nigga from the D.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just
that's
trying
true.
to be fly.
Yeah.
And you was on that book shit. And I'm like, fuck
Hold
them
on.
books.
You said the book first. Can you remind people we met in college?
I know.
And I was on what?
You was on them books. And
What are you supposed to be on in school?
Partying. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Oh, okay. Like you and your crew was rock stars, honey. It's plenty of nights I went over your house. Y'all niggas will sleep by 10:30, 11, okay?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Sex, drug, rock and roll.
I bet.
That's back when Nyambi was waking up at 6 a.m.
Yeah, naturally.
And I was going to bed at 4 o'clock.
Yep.
Oh, has the tables have changed.
Yeah, and now Niram go to bed 10 p.m. and I'm up to 4 a.m. Anywho, let's see what else Juliana NV has to say. I took a step down for peace of mind and went back to the hotel as a front desk agent. He was a bellman. We started having convos when it was slow at work. Then we started hanging out and traveling together. An old man who worked with us busted us out to our coworkers when he noticed we kept taking paid time off at the same time. It's always a Ruth or a Gerald who'll be trying to put two and two together. And that ain't the person's name, but that's always the name to me, right? Ruth or Gerald.
Why y'all niggas taking time off
and
together?
The thing is, they don't come to y'all discreetly, right? And be like, why don't y'all take time off together? What's up? It'd be at like a group potluck on Christmas Day, y'all exchanging cookies.
Well, you know, Juliana and V is something because they always taking time off together.
You be like, excuse me?
Like, damn.
Who asked you, Ruth and Gerald?
Why you gotta blow up my spot?
Because who you got? That's the question.
Nobody.
And then also, I was even thinking that hotel life because my family, I have a lot of family members who work in the hotel business. So I know that hotel business ain't no joke.
Hell, your parents met at working at a hotel.
Mm-hmm. I know. That's what I was going to say. So even that front, I know how it is, that front desk. And I know how them bellmen can be too, honey. Them bellmen be highly connected. They be knowing where to get food at, where driving. They be knowing they the ones who on the block. If I had to describe them to people on the block, they be knowing everything that's popping off.
That's Pookie.
Yeah. You be like, what you?
Pookie from the block.
And when they busy, they busy, right?
Yeah.
But when they slow, they be everywhere in the hotel. You be like, hey nigga, did you supposed to be guarding the front or some shit? What you supposed to be doing? Because nobody else in the hotel can leave and walk as fluidly as like the front, the bellman, right? And the doorman. No one can do that.
No, because they ask like, oh, I'm helping somebody. I got to go help somebody with a bag. I'll be back.
How long it take the bag?
Just whatever.
So I can always understand. If she work at the front desk, if it was that slow time, they can come have good ass conversations. Because when it's slow, right? When he get busy, she get busy.
Because that front desk people can't go nowhere.
Yeah, they there. Look, they got a tag out to go to the bathroom, honey. When you there, you're there. And then the bellman, that's usually the first stop for them.
Right.
So that's kind of cute. That's cute too. And then V won a trip to Vegas through work, and on the phone one night, I asked if he wanted to get married. When we went, he said, "Yeah, that's cool." What? Oh my goodness, we eloped in matching Jordans and partied down all the way down on the strip. What?
These my type of niggas.
First of all, Juliet, you can't just slide that in like that. I had to reread the shit. I had a Nero moment.
Y'all my type of niggas.
That's what I'm talking about.
What Jordans was it?
Oh my god. Well, they need to get it. You know, how you get them framed.
Yeah.
Or you know, you can get them boxed in.
Mm-hmm.
That is kind of cute, though.
That's my question. What Jordans was it?
I like the idea of eloping.
Yeah.
What you think? What you think about eloping?
You know, it's low maintenance. I like it.
I think it's intimate. I don't even think about the low maintenance thing. I think it's so romantic and intimate.
The thing is, like,
I think it's so romantic.
Being a homeowner and choosing to do that
invest the money somewhere else
and invest in the home, like, I can't see for it. Like, and I know that some people like dream, like to
have a nice
like had a whole full pomp and circumstance, have a cocktail hour, have drones fly over you.
Don't be doing that to Gigi.
You know, and all types of other stuff. But I'd rather have a house.
Yeah. Or anything else. Yeah. It's just the fact if you want to spend that money. I think outside, so I know Niram's really on the money thing, but outside the money thing, I think it creates this sense of intimacy. So I've gone to I've gone to a lot of weddings, been in a few weddings, and that wedding day is hectic. So even I remember being a bridesmaid, and as a bridesmaid, I barely seen the bride. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so I can imagine as a bridesmaid, meaning I done been with this bitch since the day before playing, right? And her husband really don't have, or their partner, whoever they're married, they really don't have a lot of alone time. Them 48. And y'all tell me if I'm wrong, unless it's couples who really carve out that time to have time alone. I think it's only been one, maybe the Deferred wedding. I think her and her husband had time together, but we was on a fucking island.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's only 20 of us, right? So you're going to have time together. But in the more traditional weddings where it's like, church, reception, the bride's not really, they don't have, so they invest this money for this experience, but it's not really for them, right? No. It's for, they don't get to enjoy it. I mean, it's beautiful, right? I'm not saying it's not beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And the food's good and all that, but they spend, out of all, they done spent, at minimum 10 G's, anywhere between 10 G's to 50, 60 G's.
Yeah. Or $1 million.
I have been to $1 million wedding. Jesus. Maybe they spent a little more time together. $1 million. I'm carving out an hour. But I've as Benny in the wedding party, the couple don't get no more than 10, 15 minutes alone. Mm-hmm. And that ain't enough for me.
No.
Like, we done invested all, like, I can't even have real talk.
No. Because everybody clinking glasses.
And coming up and hugging and kissing and then somebody in a wedding party drunk.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. We should have, have you been in a wedding?
No, I haven't been.
You haven't physically, like.
I've been in a wedding party.
Yeah, wedding party, I should say. I know you've always helped, but have you been in a wedding party?
Once, and I was like 12.
Okay,
13,
no, that does not count.
And I was the junior groom.
I'm talking about when you had to put up your own money.
No.
Well, maybe I can talk more to it.
Because you've been in, everybody asked your ass to be in everything.
Nah, only my good folk.
No, it's been quite a few people that you've been in wedding parties of, and quite a few people that have asked you.
I don't say yes to everybody.
Oh, no.
That's something that folks don't know. People have asked, and I've said I'm really a good gift giver. Because it's a lot. Because the thing is, when I'm in a wedding, I drink the Kool-Aid. Like, I'm going to try to, unless I really financially can't or I physically can't. Like, when I make a commitment to be in a wedding, like, I'm committing my time and my money, right, into your wedding.
Yeah.
Because, if the roles were reversed, bitch, if I asked you to be in my wedding, I need you to do something.
Right.
I need you up front to be like, my money is funny, my change is strange, or my time is funny, my change,
Yeah.
If you tell me up front, yes, we can work. But if you commit and you smile and then we go down the road, that ain't going to work for me. So whenever I'm a bridesmaid, I'm like, yep, I'll be there. I done been a bridesmaid where I had to travel multiple places, and I ain't the one to be like, I ain't doing it. No, I just had to put that money aside, and I do it. And it's a beautiful thing, but it is a lot of work.
It is.
That's why I really admire V and Juliana. This elopement is something beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And then they seem like our type of folks when they said they had Jordans, and you can eat good on the strip.
You sure can.
You can eat good, you can drink good on the strip.
Right.
Get you a bomb-ass hotel room.
Right.
Come on, y'all did it right. Can y'all tell us more about your elopement? Maybe we'll have an episode about that now, because I'm sure folks are curious about us, right? And she says, now we're almost to our 4-year anniversary. He took me and my now 8-year-old daughter as a package, and now we have a handsome, almost 2-year-old son as well. Oh, how beautiful. I quit the casino. Now I teach elementary school, and he's supported me through the whole transition with grad school, a new job, death of my dad and godfather, and a new baby. Look at the Lord. I like this Negro.
You're a good nigga.
She's a good woman.
But I like this, right? This is what I'm talking about. Everything's in divine order, right? Come on. We share responsibilities, expenses, and we have fun together with the kids. He handles our elf on the shelf, and it's been hilarious this holiday season. We don't match on all the same interests. He likes sneakers, football, video games, and Rubik's Cubes. I like art, soul, music, and nature, but we love to travel, party, eat, and watch cartoons together. Most importantly, we can count on each other. I wouldn't trade him for any other man in the world. Bay is my best friend.
Hey.
I love that. They got something. That's something beautiful. Yeah. We're going to do this Black Love book, y'all. I'm putting it out there.
He is.
Juliana V, we want y'all in that. We want y'all in it. We want to take a picture of y'all. We want a little deeper in your love story because isn't that beautiful?
He is the Niram to her Nyambi.
Niram, I don't know. Niram is really trying to play sweet for some reason, and I don't know what his end game is. But I got my damn eyes on you. But that don't warm your heart.
It does. That's what I'm saying.
I love when you see people in relationships and they grow together.
Yeah.
Right? And not that there's nothing wrong with where they're at. Like, it was nothing wrong with her being a front desk person and him a bellman. You can have a good life with that, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that she transitioned jobs, really found her passion, her purpose, had other babies, he's still there supporting her through that, right? Loss of parent, not one, but two parents, her godfather and her father, and being strong through that. Like, that's what's up. Like, that's what real relation. And you make it out on the other end smiling.
And the other thing is, you missing a couple things.
Oh, what I'm missing, baby?
They count on each other. You know, some relationships.
It's one way.
You can't count on that nigga to
do nothing. Can't even wash his ass.
Shit.
Come on.
So, you know, the fact that they count on each other and that they are best friends.
Yeah, I think that's huge.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes folks, I was having this conversation with my girlfriends, get it confused because I'm really quick to say Nero's my best friend. But that don't mean I don't got other friends.
Right.
Let's be clear. I have other male and female friends, right?
Exactly.
But my ace boom cool is Nero, right? So I think that's always fun because when it come down to it, when you're going through those situations, right, you got to have a best friend. So when you grieving and suffering loss, you know, a kiss on the neck ain't gonna heal it.
You know, you need someone who's really going to touch your soul, right?
Right. You just need somebody to just go there and grab your hand.
Yeah,
and
that's
just
what
look
you
at
need,
you.
right?
And just look at you.
And when they look at you, y'all know you had that partner just look at you, just start crying.
And they just looking at. They ain't even looking in your eyes. They looking at your soul.
Oh, look at Nero. Have I ever looked at you and you started crying, or I've just started crying? You look at me.
Yeah.
Which one?
Both.
What was the time?
It's been some time. I don't even know if we want to share everything like that.
What? What is it? Is it something I don't forgot? I done blacked out of my head.
No.
You gonna share one of yours though?
But
I think I know which one you're talking about.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, I know which one.
Because I know the story's gonna come out eventually. There was a time.
Yeah.
The day we both lost our jobs.
Yeah, it was a time near Manayam we both lost our job the same day.
On the same day.
And we didn't tell each other, and we both came home and sat on the couch and looked at each other and busted out crying. And we didn't know why each other crying. We both. And we just held each other and cried.
Yep.
If God ain't real, I don't know what to tell y'all out there.
On the same day.
On the same day, we lost our jobs.
Yep.
Whew. Some of y'all came in. Never mind. Nope. We're not doing this. One, I'm not gonna cry, and two, I ain't about to roast niggas.
Oh, okay.
So, because I was about to do one of those two, right? Because I'm deflecting, right?
Okay.
I don't want them to see my soft and squishy.
No, go ahead, cry, baby.
No, I ain't crying I ain't crying for these niggas.
Let me look
That's
at
deflection.
Let me
Now I'm
let
defensive.
me look in your soul.
Now I'm defensive. Nah.
Let me look in your soul.
We'll share that story one day, though. But that was a rough one.
Yeah, it was.
That was. Whew. You and your partner both get fired the same day. Come on. Only thing would have made it worse if we had a dog or a kid.
Right.
Whew. I don't know what I would have did. We had to go to Detroit immediately because someone had to watch my child.
What you talking about? I was gonna be a cam boy.
What?
I was gonna get my ass.
So now I was gonna be a cam girl. We was gonna make some money.
Get my ass.
Black
on that
Love
cam.
Matters would have had a whole different other meaning.
Right. I would have got my ass on that cam and masturbated for all white women, white men. I don't give a fuck. They paying that money. I ain't got to look at them. So in my head, all of them women. Look.
Black Love Matters will have a whole different hashtag.
I got to do what I got to do.
We got a whole different fondling, right? We what's it called? What's the porn awards called? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, AVNs.
Yeah. Oh. Damn. I didn't realize you'd answer that quick.
Oh. Hey. That's sometimes you got to find your porn recommendations.
Nero Benayan be on the red carpet.
Shit, that's how
Number
you find
one
the
most
best.
views cams.
Hell, don't you use the Oscars to figure out what movies you need to go watch?
No.
Oh.
Jesus,
Well,
no.
I do sometimes.
Okay. Okay, we got it straight though, right? We back. But no, thank you, Juliana and V. I don't want to say the full name, so I don't know how folks feel about folks searching them. But your story was absolutely beautiful. We love it. I keep putting in fruition. We're going to do this coffee table book this year, and we hope, in all of our stories actually, we hope that y'all will be willing to be a part of it. But something about your story is special, and thank you for sharing it with us.
Yeah. Pillows up.
The Oscars. Oh, I'm not. I just clowned you about the Oscars, didn't I?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
What, Nero?
Exactly.
I had a right to change my mind.
Okay.
No, the thing is, you say you go to the Oscars for movie selection. I definitely don't.
No, but like
I go to Rotten Tomatoes.
No, I go to Rotten Tomatoes too, but I'm talking about for like the movies I haven't seen or the
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, like just recommendations?
what's the Sundance Awards or the Sundance movies?
Now, I would do that. Now, Sundance, like the independent movies
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, I do that.
I look at the awards to see like, oh, like this got a lot of awards. Let me check it out, and then I'm like,
No, thank you.
same thing with the AVNs. It'd be some things like, oh, let me spice it up. Let me see. Oh, they won for this. Let me check it out.
Yeah, but this year, I was gonna say, I think we did pretty decent. Niran, you want to start with the first one?
Well, Get Out.
Get the fuck out.
Get Out got 4 Oscar nominations: Best Original Screenplay, Best Director, Best Leading Actor, and Best Picture.
Ain't it killing it?
Mm-hmm.
I am so freaking happy. You know who else got a nomination? I'm so excited about
Who?
MJB.
Yeah, for what?
Mudbound.
Oh yeah, she was in Mudbound.
Yeah,
Jesus,
and not,
she
I think she got
killed
2.
it. Man,
I'm just trying to make sure I get it so I don't misquote it.
You can feel her struggle in Mudbound.
I told everybody.
That's why she should got that award, because you can feel her struggle. You can feel MJB struggling, and you just be looking like Jesus.
I told you I could feel the struggle through it.
And be like, oh, that man, he done broke down. Yo, broke down ass man. Now your ass got to go out there and till the field and do all this other stuff.
You say till the field. Yeah, I thought it was good.
Jesus. Yeah, she should have got something.
Also, did you already say, but I want to go back to Get Out. So Jordan Peele, he got Best Director, and this is his first movie. I think he deserved it.
Absolutely.
So the list for the best director is Christopher Nolan in Dunkirk. Jordan,
Never seen it.
we ain't seen none of these. Jordan Peele, Get Out.
Seen it.
Greta Gerwig, Lady Bird. Paul Thomas Anderson, Phantom Thread.
Nope.
And Guillermo del Toro. And I like him. Del Toro, The Shape of Water. I ain't seen The Shape of Water. I might have to go see it now. But I'm voting for Get Out. I want Get Out to win.
I want Get Out to win everything.
Of course. But you know who they might give it to in this category? That Lady Bird shit. I've been hearing white people keep talking about Lady Bird. And it's like a white woman coming of age film. And, you know, with the Women's March.
Not here for it. Get Out. Next.
I am here for it. And also Best Actor is that black boy, Daniel. I don't want to mess up his name.
The British guy? The black
Kaluuya.
Brandon C.
Daniel.
Oh,
Who's that Brandon? Caluuya. With that immaculate skin. God, his skin is good.
Daniel C.
You know what I'm talking about? Isn't his skin good?
Yeah.
Jesus, so good. And I already said Mary J. Blige.
You tell he got a touch of African in him.
Nigga, we all do.
I'm talking about he got more
From
African.
You know, I had this conversation with my mother for Christmas. I don't know if I even want to bring it up. This would be a different episode. We was talking about Africans. And she's like, yeah, you know, we was talking about somebody African. And she's like, yeah, they got African smart. I said, what the fuck does that mean? She's like, you know, I said, I'm smart. She said, yeah, but you're not African smart. Bitch, what the fuck is African smart?
But, you know, it's something about somebody's skin from the motherland.
Don't you co-sign her shit.
Oh,
I was like,
I'm not talking about African smart.
I was
I'm
like,
talking about the
no,
skin
we
from
all
the
the same.
motherland.
We all black. She said, yeah, we all the same. Like, we all like brothers and sisters, but they ain't African smart. Like, she stood by this African smart shit.
Oh, well, she must aim at an African there.
You come on. It's some Africans out there. Oh my God. Don't get me started. We need to have an episode to Africans. Because it is some out there.
Right.
It's a lot of Africans, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot of Africans.
Right.
Come on, now just add it to the list. Crafty crackers, nifty niggas, and Africans.
Jesus.
We
ain't gonna never get no sponsors. We just got to go premium because we ain't gonna never get no sponsors.
I can't say that. Those are the views of Nyambi.
Okay.
Or the part Black Lives Matter.
Okay.
That's politically, that's bad things to say.
No, baby.
I'm not talking about everyone.
I
but
know
I'm
you're
not
not,
lying. Look, now I feel like Donald Trump. Am I lying? I mean, what am I? Like,
No.
look, I'm Donald Trump. What?
Look, you can pull out a GPS and find where to lie, but I'm just saying.
I'll start being nicer.
No, you ain't gonna be nice, baby. You know what? We gonna be what is community funded.
Okay. Africans, nigga. I don't know if you can depend on nifty niggas and Africans.
Fuck a sponsor. We gonna be community sponsored in this bitch.
Anywho. But Octavia Spencer got Best Actress, Supporting Actress.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make sure I'm saying this right for her role in what's it called, Like Water. What the hell is it called? The Shape of Water. What is it? It's something. I don't know. The thing is, I like Toro and I like Octavia Spencer, but I seen the preview for that shit and I said a clean no thank you. I said a smooth no thank you.
Water ain't got no shape.
No, did you see it? I'm gonna go see it now because Octavia's nominated and Toro, that's my boy, right? I do like his movies, but this one was just a little strange to me. It's about like white people doing experiments, and it's this white woman who's deaf, or she's a mute. I'm not sure which one of those. And then white people doing white people things and doing experiments on something, and it's like this half mermaid man, and the white woman who can't talk formed this relationship with him because since he a merman, he don't got to use words. They communicate through echolocation. I don't know, and they formed this relationship, and I think Octavia Spencer like her black friend or something.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna watch it.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Is that a dollar show?
I'm sure it's at Redbox now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that came out a while ago.
All right.
And then the next thing we got, Denzel Washington was nominated for Best Actor for Roman J. Israel Esquire.
Damn, we ain't go see that.
I didn't see that either. I was gonna say, how did I miss Denzel? What was I doing? Was something happening during that period? How did we miss that?
I don't know. Because I do remember wanting to go see it, but we didn't go see it.
Oh man, my apologies. I have to go to Redbox immediately and purchase and support that.
Yeah.
It's Denzel, so I'm sure it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I want him to win. Let me see what's in that category. Best actor is Denzel Washington, Gary Oldman. Oh damn, Daniel from Get Out, Daniel Day-Lewis, and Timothy Chalamet. Damn. Do we give it to the legend or do we give it to the baby?
Well, the legend already won one, so.
I mean, but Denzel should have been winning.
Yeah.
Denzel really should be on his like 5th Oscar.
Well, let's give it to Denzel. So give our flowers to the legends now.
The youngin, he can pull more work.
Yeah.
Best actress again.
But you never know. Get Out want to be his first and only.
Oh my god. Well, Denzel, he getting up there, honey. I'm waiting for Denzel to transition completely to directing.
Yeah.
Let me just scan these other categories. Best actress. Meryl Streep, she'll win. Supporting actress. Supporting actor, no one in there is ringing a bell. Supporting actress, Octavia Married, that'd be nice. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I'm sure some other stuff that went down. Let me see. Jimmy Kimmel was going to host it. I probably won't watch it. But I'll be supporting. Maybe I'll watch it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm really just not interested in award shows, especially white ones.
Yeah.
I've never been though. Even before it wasn't cool to be, I never was interested in the Oscars, Emmys, Grammys, unless Beyonce or somebody was performing. I've never been interested in it. So that's not a now thing. I've just never tooted my own horn. I'm more of a trumpet, image, Soul Train, Lady of Soul Award type of girl.
Gotcha.
Neil?
I like a good coon award.
Oh, you talking about that boy? I thought you were talking about My People Award.
Tariq Nasheed.
Oh, you talking about what's his name? Tariq Nasheed?
Yeah.
I mean, you crazy. Anything else about the Oscars, Nearums?
No.
All righty. Cat Williams special on Netflix. I thought it was funny.
It was funny.
I thought it was funny. Cat Williams always funny though, right?
Yes, I haven't seen a Cat Williams special that has not had me rolling.
The thing is, Cat Williams is like Lauryn Hill. Like, Lauryn Hill is talented and amazing, right? But you just don't be trusting them to show up on time and not have a nervous breakdown. Oh, because Nerum, we were at the Cat Williams show when he had the breakdown.
Yeah.
And remember when he was in Detroit and he had his first big breakdown? Like, remember when he was big?
Yeah.
Like this, I think this is the most money I paid for any type of comedy show because it was like he was in an arena.
It was New Year's Eve.
Him and
Joe Louis Arena. It was Cat Williams
and
versus Steve Harvey.
Versus Steve Harvey. And this old Steve Harvey.
This is before he started, Little Big Shots.
Yeah.
This is before Little Big Shots, Steve Harvey. So
before
still
the Family Feud.
So, he was still cussing and saying motherfuckers and everything else. Yeah.
Yeah. So we ready. So we all it was a group of us, right? We got a hotel room. We in downtown Detroit. We got a hotel room. Where did we go eat at?
Damn, it was in the GM building.
It was a real nice restaurant too, wasn't it?
It was. It's been so long.
Oh my goodness, how many years ago was that? Mm-hmm. And we all partied in my little Saturn. But anyway, we went to this and we were all excited. Did my parents go to? Like it was a lot of people. Remember, didn't they go to it? Like it was like our group of friends. We went. Yeah. But then my parents got a hope to it and they called their friends and they went too. Because it was New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was amazing. It still was fun though.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they ended the show early.
Yeah. Because it's supposed to go like through
midnight and have a countdown and everything.
But Cat Williams did do the countdown, but it's supposed to went beyond that because it's supposed to went to like 2 a.m. or something like that. Yeah. Because it was supposed to be like Steve Harvey, Cat Williams, Steve Harvey, and then Cat Williams again. But it stopped at midnight.
Because Steve Harvey said, "I'm not coming out there to play with this nigga."
Because it was like some shit that went on behind the scenes. Cat Williams had like a little breakdown.
Yeah, he had a mental breakdown. And Steve came out and apologized, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I remember it was the stage was like it's like a big ass arena. So the stage was like a boxing ring.
Yeah.
So it's a square. So Cat Williams just walked around that boxing ring in a circle and just told jokes. Like, I'm just gonna keep walking around this
in circles.
Yeah.
And some of them was funny, but after a while you got worried about it because you just thought it was the like a joke.
Right. But he
was literally pacing.
Literally walking around. So I don't know which one of y'all niggas look at, so I'm just gonna walk around in this fucking square.
Yeah, he was on some good shit that night. He was on some shit.
Yeah. To
the point where Steve Harvey came out, I was like, what the fuck was that? Like you could tell he was kind of surprised. Yeah. He was like, because it looked like something should have happened.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen. It didn't. And then Steve Harvey like,
Cat Williams like, oh, it's about to be the motherfucking New Year. Throw on the damn.
I think it was behind. We was behind. It was like 10-9. And we in Detroit, so you hear the gun shoot.
Yeah.
Pow, 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 pow.
Pow, pow, pow.
He said, "Oh shit, we done missed the new year. We'll do the countdown anyway." And then Steve was like, I can't do this. He was like, I cannot put my money. Like, you can even tell Steve was off his game. Like, his jokes, like, it's like he forgot his fucking joke. He was like, oh.
Yeah, because most of the time he spent cracking on somebody else.
Who?
Remember that woman that he was cracking on? I can't remember if she was asleep or something.
Because it was one of them, like, it was a lot of gaps. And they were supposed to have, like, a DJ, like, music was, like, it was just, like, bad.
It was interesting. It was still a good night.
And it was the day, and that day was on the news. Cat Williams had mental break, arrested in Detroit. It was like, what?
Jesus.
I'm surprised we ain't see him at the casino. I think we ended up going to what, Greektown or MGM? And that's what we did. And we stayed and we played in them casinos how long? And them casinos was on some bullshit. I think after that I ain't go back to them casinos for a while. Yeah, like it was the epitome of Detroit nights. I think that was the winter I was like, I'm moving to white ass New England because I'm tired of you niggas. I'm tired of Detroit things. I'm tired of Detroit nightlife. I'm tired of I'm tired. And I'm leaving. And didn't I leave now?
You left.
I think I left that I think I applied to grad school. No, I had interviews like maybe 2 or 3 weeks later.
Yeah, you did.
And because I was still hesitant because I was actually going to stay in state, do Michigan State. But I was like, they fucking waitlisted me.
Oh, shit. I just thought about it.
What?
That was a rough year for our relationship.
That was a rough year for our relationship.
Jesus.
Different episode. But anyway, back to him on Netflix. Let's not talk about the bad things. Let's talk about how he done came back. We showing that we not bandwagon Cat Williams fans. Like we paid money to go see him. Right. And the thing is, even during his mental break, we still got some laughs. Like he still was funny. But he did have that nervous breakdown. But his Netflix special was good.
It was. Yeah. You know, it was in Jacksonville, in Florida.
My dumb ass.
And then Nyambi asked, why would he have a show in Jacksonville, Mississippi? I said, baby, ain't no Jacksonville, Mississippi. That's what I'm saying. You know where is it at? Florida.
Shit.
Oh, same thing. You know the hell is ain't.
You right. Mississippi do got their own shit. Come
on. I would say the first 20 minutes of the show
was a little too much focus on Jackson, right?
Yeah, it was a lot focused on Jacksonville, and I couldn't really connect. Connect.
Like, it was funny.
It was funny, but it didn't resonate with me because he's like talking about like specific hoods in Jacksonville.
Yeah, you can tell he did his research, right?
Yeah,
you can tell. I think that's what I appreciate about Cat Williams. He always do his research because when he was in Detroit, he was calling out blocks and streets on Detroit to be like, I went down this street, y'all niggas is crazy.
Right. So, and I just don't know like if that's a part of his thing.
That's maybe his signature. Yeah.
But I couldn't connect with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know for the folks in Jacksonville, it was great. It was, but as a person who don't know anything about Jacksonville Netflix. And watching it on Netflix, I could have had a little less of that and could have went straight into like what happened like the last 40 minutes of the show and just him machine gunning off jokes.
Yeah, and that's what he was. He was jumping from. You know how some comedians do like maybe two or three topics. When I tell you he was going through topics so quick, right? Each of them was funny. And even what he did with the president, like it was funny. You said from what?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say like from him talking about the president to Viagra to like all types of shit. Like his message is y'all need to do more fucking.
Yeah. Oh.
And yeah, you gotta do more fucking. Okay. And then there's a women's Viagra coming out.
Shout out.
Allegedly.
Shout out. But if y'all looking for something good to watch, go ahead and Cat Williams it's absolutely worth it and going to see it.
You know, one of the things that also got me
Don't you bring it up.
Well, it looks like that's the next thing on the docket anyway.
What?
It's how much Cat Williams got paid for it. Did he get $20 million?
If Cat Williams got $1 million, I'm about to go march with Monique.
Did he get $20 million?
But Cat is funny.
He is funny.
I would argue Cat can hold his own.
He can hold his own.
With a lot of folks. Not many people. Like I said, he's Lauryn Hill, right? So you don't know when he's going to be inconsistent, but when he's on one, he's on one.
And that's the thing. Like Cat Williams' reputation right about now ain't the best.
But if he give me one more special, if Cat Williams give me one more consistent special, I'm paying money to go see that man. He got to give me one more though. He give me one more special either on Netflix or Showtime or somewhere. I'm gonna go pay money. I'm gonna give him some money.
You gonna go see him?
I'm gonna go see him.
All right.
Because it's like Lauryn Hill. I can't go see her. Lauryn Hill and Erykah Badu on that list, honestly.
Really, Erykah?
Yeah, Erykah, honey, she be in her own dimension.
Well,
and again, queen, right?
Yeah.
But I can't give my money for niggas diddly daddling.
I came here to laugh.
You know.
Bring the jokes, nigga.
Yeah, okay. We ain't diddly daddling. Okay.
Well, but Cat Williams a real type of nigga because it was a while back. I can't remember what show that he felt like he didn't give his best, that he gave people like a cash refund, like
gave
right
him money
there.
back.
And his ass was at the door, like, I'm sorry, here's $100.
Yeah, he surely did. That's what I said. He give me one more good. He give me one more good show, and it's a wrap. I'm a Cat Williams fan. I'm going to support him.
Okay.
But since we there, that new Monique situation still on my heart.
Okay.
I don't know why, Nero. I think it's on my heart because, of course, I'm not giving up my motherfucking Netflix.
Well, I don't think
it's not the Netflix thing, though. It was hurting my heart that is so many brothers out here who is not the Monique. So maybe it's not the Monique situation. So maybe I'm, projecting.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm projecting. Maybe it's not the Monique thing. But what the Monique thing stirred in me was this idea that people are oblivious that women of color are always paid less or lowballed compared to men.
Yeah.
Black or white. That is a real fucking thing.
It is.
Monique is not talking out the side of her fucking mouth.
She's not.
Like, that's not, now maybe, Mo, I ain't gonna give you $20 million. Well, you heard what Nyambi said. I don't think Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock was worth what the fuck they got, but that's neither here nor there.
But my thing is this, but even if she just took the average of Dave Chappelle,
Amy
Chris
Schumer,
Rock, and
Cat
Schumer,
Williams.
Chris Rock, and all the other
Cat
people,
Williams and Wanda Sykes.
she still would have been
more higher.
She would have been decent. It would have been way much higher than 500,000. And I think that's more or less the point. Is that,
and she just didn't articulate it that way.
Yeah.
I don't know what Mama Mo saying. I don't know if Mama Mo said she need to get $20 million. I'm not on that team, but I am on the team saying that as women of color in not only comedy, any fucking field, accounting, education, pick one, women are more likely to be paid less than men. I think it's 75 cents on a dollar, but that's for white women. So black women, it's probably 65 cents on a dollar. So that is a fucking problem. And I didn't appreciate how many, especially black men, jumped on this bandwagon of telling her to stay in her fucking place and lane. Like, that's the shit that got to me, right? Sometimes if you don't got shit to say, keep your motherfucking mouth shut.
don't say shit.
And not even just talking about like Mo, she was asking for too much, but not broadly saying, well, women traditionally do make less. That is a thing. Yeah. And this other thing that I'm sorry, you want to talk more about that?
Yeah, we could talk more about that.
I'm so riled up.
I know you're riled up. My thing is also this, is that these niggas are acting like this is their money that's coming out their own pockets. So
and they talking about, well, I think that's what I'm gonna get to. People making this economic thing and ROI and companies gonna make money. These companies not depending on Monique to make their money back. Niggas, when they go in your account and take the $10 and you only got 12, and they already don't recoup this money.
Right.
They've already recouped this money. Are you serious?
It's not even.
They're not in the red. Netflix is not in the fucking red.
Hell, it's not even a business model.
They already got the money. They're not gonna.
It's not even a business
niggas wake
model.
up. I don't like how black people then try to flip it and be like, oh, it's an economic thing. Because if we see this, that's another form of systematic racism that you niggas got to wake up to. So I hear a lot of these hotep ass niggas going and be like, oh, it's a bad economic decision. Ain't gonna make no money, blah, 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 blah. But again, we're still going back and holding ourselves to this white standard. So you know what I'm saying? So if it doesn't fit in this white male standard or this male standard, it's not good enough. And that's the problem we're trying to address. And someone has to break that barrier down. Eventually, right? Because all these companies say they have diversity inclusion and want to support. Netflix has that shit. Yeah. That ain't something they say they ain't Donald Trump us and say I'm just here to make money. They say they doing these things and their actions don't support it. That's the shit. It made me mad again. Mo, we ain't quitting Netflix. Yeah. And Mo, you ain't about to get 20 million. But sis had a point. Women of color do make less money than men. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all niggas say.
So a couple things. I don't think her point was to get motherfuckers to boycott.
And I know she went on Sway Cut and Crazy. That's fine. I don't care if she talking about she the most decorated comedian. Y'all niggas can go do nigga things and argue about this. I'm talking about bare bones.
I think what it was is a good marketing ploy for these slacktivism ass niggas that go out and retweet and shit like that. So now with her doing that and saying that now she can use that shit to show impact. Like, oh, so I'm not relevant. well,
Come
this is
on.
what I just did.
Yeah.
And look how many retweets and motherfuckers talking about it now.
That's true.
This is impact.
That's true.
So, you got to think about this in a larger
Business
marketing
model.
scale and business marketing. So I would even consider this a public forum.
She Kardashian'd us.
Yeah, a public forum for negotiation.
Ah!
Because with this out in the public and Netflix, don't do this shit. It's so out in the public now that now you got other places. You got the HBOs, you got the Showtimes, you got the Cinemaxes, you got all these other places that are saying like, oh, Monique, Netflix didn't want to take this, we'll take it.
Yeah.
And we gonna give you this.
Yeah.
So I think the reason why she did that was because of that.
Yeah.
In addition to, the other fucked up shit with, sexism and, and black
big.
women not getting the pay they need to get
don't.
paid. And that is, it's truly a thing.
Hell, I think you can go to Netflix board of directors, whatever black woman they got, I'm sure maybe one or a half of one. I bet she'd make the least.
Exactly.
Like if we just doing basic math.
Exactly.
And I think that's what I more so didn't appreciate folks acknowledging that or, it's about the return. And white people I'm trying to say this, you know what I'm saying? I got to be more PC.
No, you don't,
I'm
baby.
trying to.
You don't worry about it. We ain't getting no advertisers. We're going to be self-funded by our listeners.
I don't also like how people go back and forth and validate and put money or value behind it when they choose it to be.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody keeps going back and forth with this idea that she got an Oscar and who cares she don't got an Oscar. Well, okay, so we can't care that Monique got an Oscar, but all the white people who got Oscars, that's something to stand for and that's something they can use as a bargaining chip.
Right.
So why can it be okay for them and not us? Like that's what I'm talking about, the picking and choosing.
Yeah. The accolades.
And again, I'm not saying she's Meryl Streep in this bitch, but it's a lot of one-time motherfuckers that got Oscars and had used that as a bargaining chip. Why can't that be a bargaining chip? Why isn't that a validation point? Why? Because she's a black woman. That's the stuff that I don't like how you can pick and choose. You can't pick and choose this stuff.
You can't.
You cannot pick and choose. People make, just like people make time for what they want, people make money and area and space for what they want to make room for.
So my last thing is this: how
can
can
move
you
on.
get mad at someone trying to get the most money out of any situation?
Yeah.
Period. Don't y'all niggas go to work and try to get the most money y'all can?
I was going to say, no, that's the problem. All these hating ass niggas is niggas who ain't negotiate. They ain't listening to Nira Manayambi and ain't getting no money. And they just realized they was the lowest paid nigga in the office.
That's
but
my
been there
thing.
the longest. They mad, honey.
I never heard somebody say, I'm gonna give you these $4 million at work, and you were like, you know what? I think I'm being overpaid. I don't deserve this. Bye. Bullshit. Bye. Let somebody give me $4 million, and I'm still gonna be asking, well, can I get 5?
Can I get an increase?
So that's the thing, like, and that's just me. Like, and this is one of the things that we talk to Nia. I talk to Nia about every day. It's like, isn't the goal to get as much money as you can and be happy?
Yeah.
So why are you mad at her for as a black woman trying to get the most money she can out of a situation so she can be happy?
Yeah, niggas got to stop saying, she rich people problems. She asking for stuff people don't even make in a lifetime. Hey, niggas. Hey, wait a minute. We can't look now. I got to do Dr. Umar, y'all. We can't be crabs in a damn barrel. You can't be mad at sis over here because she get money,
right?
And you ain't like you. I just never subscribe to that. I told you I'm trying to be on Issa. I'm rooting for everybody black. And I want everybody black to win. So I also didn't kind of like those comments, like them rich people problems. Don't we want rich people problems to turn into nigga problems? Like, don't we want them to be our problems? Like, don't you want our people? Don't you want to see Monique win? If you got to choose anybody up there to win, you want to see Amy or Monique win.
But I also think this is a larger thing. Is you say it's rich people problems, but this is a social economical black person problem across the board. So this is millionaire problems for her, but this is a problem for your ass.
10,000
for your $50,000, $60,000 salary
versus 50,000, 60,000, 70,000.
Where you could be getting $70,000,
but you making 55.
So this is a larger problem, and this is across the
and
scale,
a lot of y'all
all the way through.
And niggas, they ain't behind the scenes saying your black ass ain't worth that.
Right.
Like I just think about credentials. So I think about me having a master's or a PhD. Maybe I ain't working my field in a while, but I still got this master's and PhD. I come back and be like, oh yeah, she got her degree, but she ain't relevant. She ain't in the field. Who gives a fuck? I got my goddamn degree.
I got a degree.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I'm triggered talking about, oh, she done got this Oscar, but she ain't relevant. But she got the credential.
Right.
Oh, I got this degree. I might not work in the field in 4-5 years, but you telling me my degree is null and void?
Exactly.
You going with that witchcraft.
Shit.
You going with that witchcraft.
Because all in my head, I got these damn degrees. That's an extra $20,000, $30,000
every credential
on top.
I got.
It's an extra $10,000 for me.
So I think it was I think I applied it more to that type of stuff and seeing the broader impacts of it, and it just triggered me still. But I want to be clear, I ain't Mo. We're not canceling Netflix, and Mo, you're not getting 20, but it's something to it.
Well, I'm gonna clarify that, Mo. We can't cancel Netflix because we don't own the password, so we're not paying for Netflix anyway. So, in a sense, we've already supporting your cause because we're not paying for no Netflix, but we're still using it.
Shut up.
We love you, Mo.
I think it's a bigger picture. I've already put my foot down to support her when she comes to White Ass New England. I'm gonna go to her show.
So when you come back to the Funny Bone in Hartford, I still want a selfie and a hug.
And I'm gonna tell her I supported you, sis. Get your money. Get your shmoney.
Because every time you come here at the Funny Bone at Hartford, I'm there and I get a hug and a selfie. I got 3 selfies and 3 hugs from you.
Near nuts. Nuts near.
What we talking about? This Cardi B shit and her defending
Offset.
Offset for using
every time they say Offset and do
queer
that,
and his what's the name?
I want to do the Uzi Vert shoulders. Offset, and then he be like, ooh, you know Uzi Vert shoulders.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Ooh, that's my favorite shoulder group.
Well, first, so Cardi B, the word that you was looking for are homonyms. That's words that have multiple meanings. I know what you was trying to say.
All I have to say, Cardi B strike 1, Offset strike 2.
But however, when you put queer in Google,
that's all Naomi has to say.
The first definition that comes up,
strike 1.
It's the definition that everybody's mad at Offset about.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what was she saying? Okay, let me see. She didn't know. So it's not that she didn't know. I think it's valid, okay, if he didn't know. But sis then putting it back on talking about the LGBTQ community.
Y'all need to educate us.
No, that ain't how it work, Cardi B. That ain't how it work. That's like if white people, Caucasians, come to us and be like, well, I didn't know nigga was a bad word.
The black community need to educate
The black community should have educated us.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wait on it, sis. What's wrong with it, though? And then, I'm going to throw a little shade because we family, right? We're going to talk about family things. He talking about he was using first of all, did he say he didn't know what it mean? He was using a different meaning. I think it was a different meaning. He's a motherfucking lie. He can barely put together full ass sentences, but you're telling me you're using the non-traditional form of queer? Really?
Homonyms.
Really? The most current narrative of queer. Like, is that what you're telling me? So now you think I'm stupid.
I'm using the alternate.
And that's why he has 2 strikes, because you think I'm fucking stupid. First strike is going against the LGBT community. I don't play that shit. The second strike is for you thinking I'm stupid as fuck.
Is it homonyms or homophobe? Homonyms.
Strike 1 for Nerum.
It's homonyms.
I forgot which one. It's homonyms or...
It's homonyms.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Same spelling. Yeah, it's homonyms.
Offset is on strike 2 and Cardi B's on strike 1.
I'm using the alternate definition of queer.
Nigga, you barely
That's like a white person saying they're using an alternate definition of nigger.
Nigga, what is that?
The fuck out of here.
No, he said that. No, they say they speak Spanish. El Negro. Negro. Black. What? I'm dying at some of these tweets, though. It says, yes, your fave is gaslighting to protect her man. You are not crazy, and it's okay to hold them accountable. What? Nerums, you got anything else to say? I really don't have much to say. Oh, it's this girl on Twitter. Her name is Tiffany. It's @Ets the Pretty Geek. It says, so we just gonna forget that Cardi B tried to defend Offset using the word queer, using improper English. She said, and she quotes, I can't even get it out. It has a different vocabulary on the dictionary, end quote. Did you mean the word has several meanings in the dictionary? Cardi B, please stop rapping and start reading.
Homonyms.
I didn't know that's what she said. She said it has a different vocabulary on the dictionary.
Yeah.
Man.
Homonyms.
But you know what it means.
We giving these niggas millions of dollars.
So also Offset, this is why his strike 2. So 1, because he said it. 2, because he thinks I'm stupid. The third one should be, but I'm a little slide for this. So if he's using these alternate definitions, look. So is he
alternative definitions?
These alternatives,
like alternative facts.
I understand definitions. Is he just an alternative person? Meaning, is he pretending? Is he really who he say he is? So is this all a front for us? And when he in the back, he go in the readings of Baldwin.
You saying that nigga ain't from
He
the
ain't
north?
North Atlanta no more. He from white ass New England.
Oh,
What the fuck is going on then, Offset? I'm not stupid. See, I don't like when people play I'm stupid. I'm not stupid.
I know you're not stupid.
I don't like when people try to play on my intelligence.
You're very
Come
highly
on.
educated.
I'm Cardi B. He using the alternate vocabulary on the dictionary. What?
The fuck?
What are you saying? Speaks. I was no.
Next.
Get behind me, devil. Did you see how the devil almost? You see how the spirit of Donald Trump almost jumped in me?
Yeah.
Did you see how the spirit of Donald Trump almost jumped in me? And I didn't let him.
Oh my God.
What? What? Why are you laughing at me? Huh?
I get what you're saying. I
It just
can't.
bothers me because I know they following, right? I don't know about the Migos, but I know that Cardi B got a strong LGBTQ following
Yeah.
too. So that's disrespectful.
Yeah. Woo, 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 woo.
Next topic. Look, we're just scrolling through. Look, now we Cat Williams in this episode. Next topic. Did you see what Sierra done did and got these girls upset?
Oh, she need to have you need to have wife spirits.
No, girlfriend spirit. So she done put
girlfriend
old John Gray. I think he from the Disciples of Joel Osteen up there, and he's very Instagram worthy on his deliverings of the word. And what he was saying, it was like a lot of women are in, on this walk and they looking for a man so they become a wife. But his points was that you already should be a wife, right? And when you meet the guy, you just become his wife, but you're already a wife. You already made that, right? But at the end, his word was, some of y'all need to stop walking in that girlfriend spirit. Because when you walk in the girlfriend spirit, you can't.
Well,
I'm gonna try to clean them up for him.
What type of spirit? No, don't clean it up. What type of spirit you supposed to walk in if you can't walk in no girlfriend spirit?
John Gray, I think that's what I'm saying. This ain't right. It doesn't matter. He's pretty decent, right? He do be a little extra to me, but he is decent. I'm hoping I hope the takeaway from that was, sis, you looking for a man and all that, but you don't need to be looking for no man. You need to just focus on yourself. You are good enough. A man don't complete you, right? If you happen to find someone that balances you, makes you better, you make them better, y'all good duo, beautiful. You be his wife. But if not, you're already there, right? It ain't nothing he can come in your life and create that ain't there, right? You there. You the one.
That nigga ain't say all that, baby.
I'm hoping that's the interpretation I was getting. That's how I took it. That ain't how I came off. I think what added the icing is when baby girl Sierra add #level up. Ma'am, you just got out of a gaslighter relationship.
Is your living in vain?
You just got out of it with future and past, okay? You just got off. You just got out of something, okay? And you're barely in something. And as the old black people say, watch what you reaping and sowing, because the jury's still out on Westbrook.
Is it?
To me, it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he's a nigga, right? So I think that's the problem. It was a lot of throwing rocks and stones and glass houses. And the thing is, she's another fan base that has a strong fan base. I am nowhere near, I almost said Sierra, Stan, hardly a fan. Okay? I'll do a little bop to goodies.
My goodies.
Honestly, I think she should be a model. And she can give the singing to the other girls. But her fan base who rocks with her, right?
Yeah, it's like Carrie Hilson.
Oh my God. Yeah. So that's kind of a slap in the face. Like, it was just a little insensitive. Again, do I think she meant it in a shady way? No. But it's, again, having little forethought and intention when you have millions of followers. Again, you don't got 2 followers like Nyambi. I can talk crazy on my shit. I ain't affluent. I ain't offended nobody. I got so few followers, I can send individual apologies. But one day, hopefully, Nyambi does grow.
Hold up. Black Love Matters Instagram is lit.
Oh, I'm talking
work
about
on
mine.
that.
Okay.
Oh, you talking about your I am Nyambi? Yeah, you only got like 5 followers on
Then
that.
if I ever offend them, I can go to each of them personally and say, I am sorry.
Hey, my bad, y'all. I misspoke.
So I think that's the problem. And, and on this show, and I love Niram, and he's my best friend and everything, but Niram don't make me the woman I am. Like, what? Y'all niggas got to get out of that. And also, ladies, too, married or not married, that does not make or break you, right? You have one life to live, and if you have a man or a partner or a woman, great. But if you don't, great, too, right? It's more than life to that.
I hear you.
You got anything else to say about that?
No, because I really ain't seen Instagram posts. I heard of it in the background, and I was like, well, how they supposed to act?
What? Oh, the
was
girlfriend talking about.
Yeah.
And then old John Gray his ass walk. And then when he's talking about working in the girlfriend span, you know, I always, when folks put shit like that out there, I want to like bring you and yours to the front. Let's see what spirit y'all walking in.
Right. My thing is this, and I always go back to this: be the best person you can be for yourself, and then go on about your life.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
I don't care about none of this girlfriend, wife spirit.
Spirits. And what are y'all talking about? That's why niggas don't be going to church.
That's doing Naomi. See?
What?
This shit right here, Naomi. This is the reason why I don't go to church.
Ain't it too much?
It's right
You
here.
know what? I'm sorry to go back to the Cardi B thing. I was just, never mind. No, I was going to say.
Okay.
Because I was going to say, need folks to teach them. Like we Dora to Explorer and shit. What they teaching? What Dora teaching y'all? Because Doc Stuffins taught me.
Oh.
The last point, let's talk about this idea of deferred joy and celebration. I was watching an episode of Modern Family. I freaking love Modern Family. It's hilarious. And I forgot their I just said I let it show. I just drew a blank. Mitchell and I forgot his husband, the guy with the red hair and the heavier set guy with the Asian daughter. They were having this dialogue about deferred joy. So they had like someone they met on vacation. Like, you know, sometimes you meet just good people. And then he was like, they came in town and they visited, but they're kind of a free spirit. So they just travel a lot. They don't have no home. And what happened was they let them sleep on the couch and they had a good day. They woke up the next morning and they found out that he like opened their $400 bottle of wine that they were saving for a special occasion. Then he's like, oh, I'm sorry, let me pay y'all back. Let me make you breakfast. So he made them breakfast, but he used the caviar that was back in the fridge. He was like, that was for a motherfucking special occasion. And he was like, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, is the occasion this week? It was like, no. He was like, so when, did you have something planned for it? They was like, no, it's just special. And he was like, you know, I'll leave, but like every day should be special. And you shouldn't have to have a reason to do that. Why are you deferring your joy? Like if you're joyful, it's okay just to do it on a Friday. And so the men, he left and the guys were eating their champagne and their caviar. And it was like, I hate to admit it, this is amazing. Why would we? And then they was like, let's really go out on a limb. Let's light this candle we never was gonna light. Because, you know, candles can be expensive, honey. And you just lit them there as decoration. And so the whole episode was like this idea of like, why are we deferring our joy? And where do we get it from? And how did that begin? And I just thought it was an interesting concept, especially as a couple, because they kept saying like, we're going to save it for a special occasion. But what the hell is the special occasion? When does it ever come?
Right. Never.
Never. Right. And it's always putting it off. And I think more importantly, how do you find the balance? Because I think overindulging, then nothing special, right? But so how do you find that balance? And I just wanted to get near them. Again, it's not nothing we got to talk about long. It's more something I wanted to put out to y'all. But Niram, what you think?
I definitely think that.
So in deferred joy or a deferred celebration?
Damn, that's tough. Yeah. No, what I was going to say is like you definitely need to not do that. Yeah. I think as especially for like black folks, we always holding on to the last, or you know, trying to make sure like the next shoe don't drop or things of that sort, that we really don't get to enjoy the stuff that we want to do. And I think I even think about like type A people, like, you know, the Nyambis of the world.
Yeah, I'm very bad at it. That
like holds on to everything and be like, I'm just waiting till something bad happens, and then something bad happens, you're like, well, I don't want to use it now. So I definitely think that it's one of those things that can definitely put a hindrance, because you like, no, like, you know, like they were saying in the TV show, like, no, I'm just waiting to something special. And it's like, well, every day or, you know, every week, it should be something special about your relationship. Yeah. In order to do that. So, you know, I think that's one of the things that comes out where, you know, you need to figure out like how to spice up your life and spice up your relationship to make every day or every week like some type of special. I know for us, you know, we try to go out for date nights at least, you know, twice a month. We try to get it back, you know.
Once a week, yeah.
Yeah, you know, we used to have it where it used to be once a week.
Yeah.
You know, it used to be a date night and it was something special and like a real sit down type of dinner and enjoying each other's company and things of that sort. Yeah. But, you know, I definitely think that that's something that as the relationship progresses, that's something you definitely need to work more on. Because I think when it's new and exciting and sexy, you know, everything is, you know, joy or a celebration. You know, baby, it's our 1 month anniversary.
Yeah,
I just want to give you something, a token of my appreciation, or, you know, blah, blah, blah. But as the years go on, you know, you're getting 10, 12, 15 years.
You be like, sit your ass home.
Right.
I don't want to go nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think because I think it triggered me because I think I fall into that category a lot. I'm like, well, let's put it off. Let's wait. Or Niram would be like, let's go out to dinner. So I think an example is this. We would be like, let's go out to dinner. And I would text him like, you know what? Let's go out to dinner in motherfucking Boston or New York. Or like, let's go across state line. And this Niram, yeah, cool. I was like, no, it's a Tuesday night. Why would we do that? And Niram, I'm like, want. So I think I need to get into more of that spontaneity. So I think that bleeds into it too. So being spontaneous in your relationship and being willing to do it, because I think it's what keeps it spicy in a relationship. I think it's what keeps it interesting. I think it will still builds that intimacy of creating these special moments over time. So if you reflect over the year, like what were the special moments? And if you can't pinpoint that, that's a problem. And I think even deferred joy and celebration doesn't have to be an expensive thing, right? It can be something, that's just intimate, something that you wouldn't do often.
Right.
So I like, again, that's not something we have to go down the
line.
We're
on the flush out now, but just something to think about. Like if you are deferring your joy and deferring your
why,
why?
So again, then we go back to mommy and daddy issues. So we're going back to growing up. So either not having enough or having too much. Like that's what I'm saying. There's all that other. There's so much stuff you have to unpack to be the best you and to be the best you and to be in a relationship and to be the best you. So or at least be willing to work on it, right?
Right.
And be able to bring that stuff to your table. Because what if you have a partner or a spouse who's like, I bought this wine. I want to drink it.
Right.
And you got another person like a little pack rat that's holding on to it.
Right.
And you take it personal, but these are other just layers to unpack. And this is just other kitchen table talk we encourage you to have with your partner. And this idea about deferred joy. More importantly, I don't think this is our episode, Niram, but how do we celebrate? How do we celebrate each other? And why do we think we have to wait till Valentine's Day,
or Black Love birthdays, Day, or all this other stuff.
When you do it daily, like how do you do? Yeah. Maybe that would be fun. Maybe in February we can do like, was it 28 days in February? 27? I don't know which one this year.
28
days of celebration and appreciation of Black love. Ooh, stay 200 episode.
All right.
Because sometimes folks argue, I don't know how to appreciate it, and it all ties into each other. So. Showing this appreciation for folks, talking to them, knowing their love language. Like it's so much to unpack in relationships, right?
Yeah,
it's not a one and done. It's not a Band-Aid.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good episode.
It was a wonderful episode.
Well, to submit your Black Love story, go to blacklovematters.com.
Yeah, and thank you, Juliana and V. Amazing.
Yes. Shout out to y'all. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, go to blacklovematters at gmail.com. Remember, that's Black with no K. To leave us a comment about anything that we talked about, head on over to the website at blacklovematters.com. We got that SoundCloud, and you can leave us a voicemail at 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. I'll talk to y'all later. And remember, love is ever evolving.
Peace.
Peace.